They say the best stories are told over a shared drink. This year, I've sat across the table from actuarial legends, cybersecurity warriors, and digital pioneers. I've tasted everything from the unfortunate paint stripper Samoan whisky to award winning Tasmanian malts. But more importantly, I've learned that in the world of tech, that data is just the starting point. It's the people and, of course, the drams that make a career worth savouring. I'm your host, Sarah, and this is Data and Drams. I created this show to break down the boardroom barrier and give you a seat at the table with the leaders shaping our industry. Today is a little bit different. There's no guests, it's just me, and a recap of the most powerful lessons we've distilled over the last few months. So, whether you're a developer looking for the next step or a leader trying to be the best for your team, this episode is your executive summary of the year. We kicked off the year with Louise Loud. We sipped on an approachable Archie Rose and ginger beer while she dropped a truth bomb that changed how I look at my own work. A manager maintains, but a leader accelerates. Louise taught us that if you can do 10 things, your job as a leader is to build a team so you can do 100. It's about the language of value and translating your math into a story that a stakeholder actually cares about. Then came Sisenka Abisuria and the stunning Lark Symphony No. 1. He gave us the best metaphor of the year: be the barrel. Just as the oak gives whiskey its colour and soul, a leader's job is to provide the environment where anyone, no matter what their background, can absorb the right influences and mature into a data leader themselves. He reminded us that diversity isn't just a checkbox, it's a strategy. Mid year, James Wilson sat down with me. He gave us a framework for career maturation: global consulting, tech for growth, and finally entrepreneurship. His biggest takeaway was intentional listening. He doesn't just hear you, he plays back 3 points to ensure clarity. It's a simple 3 point template that turns a chaotic meeting into a clear roadmap. And then we talked about firestorms with Brad Watson. We suffered through that Samoan whisky together before finding salvation in a Glenfiddich 23-year-old. Brad's story of surviving a literal house fire was a masterclass in resilience. His lesson was hauntingly simple. In a crisis, people don't follow your title, they follow your actions. He reminded us that in cybersecurity and in life, mastering the basics is what keeps you alive. Finally, my chat with Alan Spender. Even though the audio gremlin took this away from us and didn't make it live, his beard oil philosophy stuck with me. Alan's advice for every aspiring tech leader is start a business, even a small one. It forces you to understand the sense behind the clicks. He's the ultimate translator, reminding us that if your data doesn't tell a commercial story, it's just a vanity project. Stay tuned for a redo of this episode in the new year. As I look back at 2025, a few themes keep coming up. Number one, communication is your superpower. If you can't translate technical jargon into business language, you'll hit a ceiling in your development. Number two, soft skills are the hardest skills. Listening and empathy are what makes true leaders. And three, never stop being curious. Whether it's a new AI tool or a new peaty scotch, the moment you stop exploring is a moment you'll stop growing. So what's brewing for next year? As I look at our community, the message is clear. The human element is the secret ingredient. So for 2026, Data and Drams are stepping out from behind the microphone in a much bigger way. 2026 is all about giving you a literal seat at the table. I'm moving beyond the mic to host a range of high-impact gatherings designed to foster true human connection. I'll be introducing the Executive Barrel, an exclusive, intimate VIP session for senior leaders. Alongside this, it'll be our Data and Drams live series, where we'll blend world-class whiskey tastings with deep leadership insights. I'm also looking at opening doors through strategic collaborations with industry partners, creating unique spaces for professionals at every level to sit down, pour a dram, and engage with the minds shaping our industry. Whether you're in the boardroom or building your way towards it, there'll be a seat waiting for you. Now, we have an incredible roster of leaders from diverse industries ready to share their insights. They'll be demystifying leadership one dram at a time. Now, I'm also looking for your whiskey recommendations, so let me know what we should be pouring in 2026. And finally, I'm hitting the road. I'll be conducting interviews with whiskey leaders at the source to see how they use data to master the art of the dram. Of course, to take these live events and tours to the next level, I'm looking for the right partners. So if your organization values deep insights and diverse leadership, I would love to chat. Whether it's gifting the whiskey of the episode or partnering for a live event, my DMs are open. Thank you for joining me at the table this year. If you loved these episodes, I'd be thrilled if you took a moment to leave a rating or review wherever you listen to your podcast. You can also connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn over at Data Drams for episode updates and my latest whiskey recommendations. Until next year, pour yourself something good and keep building a career worth savouring. Slanjava.